Hi friends, and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today we are going to round off our series that we've done over the past couple of weeks with our breath. Class for today is again a little combination of that mindful breathing and mindful movement, just to prep you to take your breathing with you into daily life. Now, for today's class, we are going to start either seated or in conscious resting pose. And then you can close your eyes, give the shoulders a nice big squeeze up towards the ears and back down. If you're sitting up nice and tall. If you're lying down, seeing if you can relax your body down into the mat. And taking a moment, finding your awareness, your breath. Can you deepen it? Can you lengthen it? And can you keep that awareness going and that deep breath going, that full breath, that full, complete breath? Can you keep that going? As you slowly start making your way into your tabletop position, and then if you're down into conscious resting pose, rolling onto one side and pressing yourself up into your tabletop. And from there, wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips. Your cat-cow. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine, belly button draws ever so gently in, looking towards the knees. Inhale, shoulders roll away, chest reaches through the upper arms, heart shines forward. And exhale, rounding the spine, looking towards the knees. Keep that deep breath going. One more. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, round the spine, look towards the knees. And then from there, we're going to make our way to center. And we can bring the big toes to touch and the knees nice and wide. We are going to sink the hips towards the ankles, and if this is not comfortable for you, feel free to place a pillow between the ankles and the thighs. And then we're going to walk the hands forward. And again, if this is not comfortable for you, feel free to again place a pillow between your chest and the floor. Good. From there on, we are going to drop the head, reach the hands forward, and find a child's pose. And in child's pose, I'd like you to first explore breathing towards the front of the body. And the wide-legged child's pose is the preferred choice here because it creates much more space for your breath to go deeper in towards the belly. And not only is child's pose a great pose to do, to use that deep belly breath, but it also invites you to breathe into the back body. So taking some time, sending your breath to the back, explore and see how it feels breathing there. And on your next exhale, you can slowly lift your head. Bring yourself back up to tabletop. And we're going to lower ourselves all the way down on towards the belly. So sinking down, 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 down. And the hands can stay in line with the chest, sort of underneath the shoulders. And we are going to undulate with the breath here. So shoulders roll away from the ears, belly button tucks ever so gently in to support the lower back. Inhale, lifting. You don't have to come up high. It's just the action of lifting. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, lower. And the next time you lift, notice where your breath is. Where in your body is the breath most present? In a little back bend on the belly. Exhale, lower. And likely it is not in the lower belly, and that is okay. The lower belly is a little bit compressed here. So it's okay if there is breath somewhere else. Notice. Notice where it is. We're taking one more, inhaling to lift. And on an exhale, we lower. We make a pillow of our hands. Allow the head to rest on towards the hands. And again here, notice the breath. For example, I notice I'm breathing a little bit higher up and towards the chest and the lower belly. And I'm breathing more towards the sides of my body. But where is it for you? Where in this pose is it for you? A little inquiry. Good. From here, we are going to roll ourselves all the way over on towards our back. Conscious resting pose. And from there, feet on the mat, knees are nice and high, and the hands can rest wherever they naturally fall, wherever you find them comfortable. And again, invite the breath. Invite sensations of the breath. Back into your rhythm. Not anything manipulated, your rhythm. And observing where the breath is now. In contrast to the beginning of the practice. Do you notice any different sensations? How are you feeling? Feel free to stay here, pause the video, maybe transition into Shavasana if that feels good for today's class, our last class of the series. Or if you're ready to continue and move on, rolling on towards one side and pressing yourself up into any comfortable seat of your choice. And then we're going to close off today's class and with this today's series together. Good. I hope this series was able to bring you some value and bring you some more insight in your breathing rhythm, your connection with your breath, your connection with your movement and your breath. Now the series will stay online, so feel free to revisit any video if you feel like you could use it, if you want a little refreshment, or maybe simply repeat the whole series again and see if there's still any changes. And if you know anyone that could benefit from a series like this as well, please feel free to share the videos, and I hope you are able to take some time and journal down some stuff, and then I'll see you back. There will be much more to come. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.